My friends, welcome back. We have B with us here again,
Hey,
and
guys.
we are doing episode 3 of the Book of Boba Fett.
That's exciting.
I'm so excited. I had a little scare. I didn't spill any of your tobacco, but I did spill all of mine. That's okay.
That's about. I'm sorry.
I will. Oh no! I did not mute my phone. That was not a good time. Hopefully you guys didn't hear that. But that's about how long the delay is, if you did. So if you guys have ever wondered how long the delay is, it's about that. And I can tell that that's not yours because mine is all dry, because I dried mine out, and yours is a little bit more moist. But I'm going to do my best to just scrape that up.
Would you believe that's a year old?
Well, yes, because I've got some tobaccos that have been aged for upwards of 15 years. And if you keep them sealed, then yeah, they're about that moist.
Yes.
I just don't. I normally dry them out for like a day or so before I. Anyway, we're not here to talk about pipe smoking. We're here to talk about a Star Wars, and we got more drinking games. We got more everything, and it's very exciting because it's episode 3 of the Book of Boba Fett. So today's drinking game is. Well, first let's go over predictions. So I'm going to keep my prediction from last week about a less than 35-minute runtime. I feel like I feel like now my time has come.
Unfortunately, I have a feeling it might, but I'm optimistic.
Okay, so
all right. I want it to last longer.
So you're saying a more than 34-minute runtime.
Yeah, absolutely.
So 35 minutes he wins. 34 minutes and under I win. My first is that in the flashback section, I think we're going to see Boba actively going after the Red Nikto, which have been a reoccurring threat in the past 2 flashbacks, even though they've never been the main threat. So I'm thinking they're going to start becoming the main threat soon. And your first one was your first prediction.
Well, that they're going to see the Hutt twins.
That we'll see the Hutt twins this episode.
I think we'll see them. I think
that's
going
a
to
pretty
make
good,
another appearance.
I think that's a pretty good prediction. I can't say that I think you're going to be wrong on that one. I will think you're going to be wrong on your next prediction, though. But my next one is, I think this is the episode where Boba has Jabba's captains for dinner. I think that's going to be this episode.
And for mine, I really think it's going to be more of a modern episode.
Okay.
Last week was majority of a flashback.
Yep.
I feel like it's going to be the episode.
Both episodes have been majority flashback, and I hope you're right, but my fear is that the entire show is going to be mostly flashback. And that's my fear. But yeah, so that's the predictions. As usual, we've got the same drinking game. Trailer shot is 1 drink. Godfather quote is 1 drink. Anytime the Jawas steal something, that's a drink. If the Tuskens beat a thing, that's a drink.
That was a lot last week.
It was a lot last week. If someone tells Boba they thought he was dead, now we are keeping that one. I think we're going to have to get that one out of here pretty soon because no one seems to think Boba's been dead. Everyone seems pretty okay with it. In fact, I think I'm just going to call it right now and say we're replacing that with Utini. If a Jawa says Utini, we drink. Someone mentions Jabba, that's a sip. Mandalorian reference, that's a new one. Anytime there's a reference to the wonderful Disney Plus original series, The Mandalorian, we got to take a sip. If Boba does a Maori thing, that's 2 sips. Now, that's been the majority of our drinking last time.
Yes.
Especially now that trailer shots are almost gone. The Maori thing has been the majority of our drinking.
Yeah.
For the finished drinks, we have Boba interrupts someone by killing them. Again, I don't see that happening really anymore.
And I think it was the one time,
and that was technically it was in the Mandalorian the post credit scene. But Thrawn reference, that's going to be a finish your drink, and Omega showing up is going to be a finish your drink, and that is just about it for the drinking game rules. As usual, you guys will be asked to side with either myself or B here. If I get a prediction right, then B and everyone on his team has to take a drink. If B gets a prediction right, then me and everyone on my team has to take a drink. And that is the way the drinking game competition is played. I'm going to take a look at the chat real quick because we don't have much time left. But these episodes have been airing a little bit early.
Yeah, last week was a good... I mean, we both got all our predictions pretty much.
We did both get all our predictions pretty much. Black Chrysanthemum appears, says M. Maxwell. I actually don't think Black Chrysanthemum is going to be in this episode. I think he's going to be a big threat for later, so I think they're saving him. And I'm going to guess episode 6 is going to be where Black Chrysanthemum really hits his stride. Some calibrations are needed. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. The community, this is where the fun begins. Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to. Yes, we do have an intro now, Bill, for our live stream. I actually have had it ready for 2 weeks and have had keyboard fumbling, so this was actually the first week I was able to actually use it. So I'm pretty stoked about that. Jawa, Return to the Jawa. For 300... His time has come. For 300 years he prepared, he grew stronger. Great Deceived reference. Last week, Bill's going to be siding with me. Pencil says that she chooses no side. And Bill McLaughlin says it is up. The episode's up. Okay, well, that means everyone load up your Disney Pluses, refresh, all that good stuff. I got to load it up. As usual, my situation is unprofessional enough that I've just got to kind of crouch here in front of the camera and say hello to all of you watching at home. I'm loading up Disney Plus. Request you all to do the same, and it appears that yes, the episode is out, and it is 39 minutes, which means once again you win.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, I could not be more happy to have lost. I'm going to go and take a sip in just a moment. I'm going to get the timer up as well. So everyone get ready, and we're going to be hitting play in 3, 2, 1, play. All right. Now I'm taking my sip for the timestamp being not in my favor. Actually, it is in my favor. See, even when I lose, I win. And I'm quite okay with
that. That one's a good one to lose to.
I know. I love it. It's one of the reasons I love that prediction. Because it's a victory no matter what. Whereas if you lose, we both lose.
Oh, yeah.
We're not counting this.
I was about to say, we don't count this, right?
No.
Because that's a little cheating.
Choice is an illusion, the tapestry of fate. Calig with the quotes. Calig is our quote machine. I just wanted it up there that I can see what page we're on. Oh, trailer shot! The Bomar Monks!
Hey! I was wondering when that was going to come into play.
I totally forgot that we haven't seen that yet. Just a wandering little brain.
It is! It is from IT. Oh, that's cool.
And he got a robot hand.
And a robot body.
This is already a Godfather reference. A watermonger.
Oh! Oh, I thought he was going to get killed.
Water. That's the second time, but that's a... They're going off of KOTOR lore. Ooh.
Oh, that's cool.
That's a side of Tatooine we don't normally get to see.
No, it's always during the day normally.
We see it at night a couple times, but it's
Did you steal
usually...
something?
I don't think so. I mean, maybe. Let's drink to it. Jawas
Okay.
steal.
I'm pretty sure they were stealing something.
Who knows? Jawas be sneaky. I have a feeling I'm not going to like the fact that the show is going to want us to like them. Okay, maybe.
Was not expecting that.
I know. I was thinking we were going to see a trailer shot, but that was during the daytime. The girl with the robot arm will skid her speeder. Bum, 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 bum. Those sneaksy huts. Give me Volus any day. Yeah, Bill. Gleefully.
Was
yeah,
that
Bill. Well, one does not easily mess with the once great Hut Empire. Flashabacka. More Camino. All right, so I didn't make it in my official predictions, but did I or did I not say off camera before we started the stream that I thought he would leave the Tuscans this episode?
Yep.
Okay. Doesn't count. You don't have to drink because I didn't make it an official prediction. But
it's not official, but I'm gonna...
I did call it that he would leave the Tuscans this episode.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna yep. We were
talking
about that.
I said I think he's done everything he can for them.
Well, you thought he was going to do a few more, but...
I said it was possible he was either going to do one more or he was going to leave. He's either going to leave this episode or next episode. No.
Oh, they almost did.
No Utini. Oh! This is Mandalorian reference! Mandalorian reference! Ooh.
Is it Mando 2?
That's Mando Season 1.
No. I mean...
no. I think it's just 1. I could make it 2. We'd probably be fine. Because we had hardly any Mando references.
Yeah, look at him.
Oh, never mind. I did say he would do one more... I did say either that or he'd do one more thing. He's going to get protection money for the... So he is still working with the Tuscans. Never mind.
He's going to take out the gang.
That is my prediction. He was going after the Niktos. As a reminder, flashback is going to be primarily versus the Niktos. I take cash, checks, and all major credit cards. More unmasked pikes. That's correct, Bill. Double Timura. Wait, I don't know if it was double because the young kid is not Timura. Oh, no, what?
They were taken out.
Oh, my. So now this is a quest for vengeance. Did not see that coming. Here's the Nikto. Star Wars has a thing for cremation. That's just sad. Anakin, no!
I was about to say something like that.
Anakin, no! Happy holiday fireplaces in SWTOR 2. Oh, yeah. That's where the real money is. Oh, I was so wrong!
Holy crap!
I was so wrong! It's Blackerson. Karurhursanton. I was so wrong! I thought for sure they were saving him for episode 6. Oh, shoot. Oh! By the way, he and Boba know each other. They've worked together before. As friends.
They ain't friends no more.
Oh, man. Bear hug. Oh, God,
oh!
no! Yeah, that was a bad idea, Boba. Don't put your hand near a Wookiee mouth.
Or get squished by a Wookiee. Come on. He's breaking his back.
Oh, new friends. Oh, man.
They are not organized.
No. And he feels no pain.
Oh, they did.
Not the Gamorreans!
Neck snap.
Why is Gamorrean? Oh,
holy crap!
Oh my gosh. He's just gonna jump up.
Yeah, do something. Come on. Oh! Oh!
Trailer shot.
Yep.
Does he replace the Rancor? Is that his new job? Is that what he is now?
That'd be awesome.
Please tell me Boba recognizes him. Or verbally recognizes him. Tells the audience who he is. Come on. I'll say this. It's looking like it might be mostly modern. Because I thought when that happened, flashback happened, I'm like, it's going to be flashback the rest of the episode.
No, that's exactly what I thought.
Chrysanthemum. I just love that it's him.
Grab it.
Why? Oh,
uh-huh. There's one. Oh, no. There's two.
All right. Brandon just won a prediction. So everyone on my side must drink.
I like how he uses that little rat.
to dampen his sweat. Yeah. All the fat rolls. Lizard rolls. Call Bosk. Is he giving him a new Rancor?
Yes. Right?
Yeah, they're giving Boba a Rancor.
Is that? That's that one actor. That's funny.
Which one?
The guy who's driving the Rancor.
Which thing. Actor is it?
He's off of Spy Kids. He's the uncle.
Oh! Well, it's because it's Robert Rodriguez and he did Spy Kids.
That's funny.
Oh, is he going to join Boba now? Because Boba, if they're not going to hire him anymore, then, yeah. He won't have any reason. He's just a bounty hunter. Or gladiator. He won't kill Boba if there's no bounty in it. Oh, yeah, you're right. Imagine having to carry the twins all the way up to Jabba's palace. Then immediately turning around and going back. Imagine being a Hutt.
I didn't. Oh, that is so cool.
Oh gosh. Boba riding a Rancor. That's a reference to the holiday special. When Boba rode a mythosaur. Oh no. Is that yet another reference to the holiday special? The staff he's holding? If he gives the staff to Boba, it will be. Boba's very trusting that this guy is not an assassin. I just want to point that out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they imprint on the first person they see. Oh, I didn't know that. Here, let me do it.
Here you go.
By the way, did I mention that your rivals, the Hutt twins, sent me and this Rancor? I love this droid.
That's so awesome.
Ronto, that's a reference to Galaxy's Edge. The Star Wars land at Disneyland. That's a trailer shot. I feel like we've seen that same shot, though, twice now. Just the other two times weren't with the speeders.
I like those speeders. Pretty cool looking.
They look like Star Wars mopeds.
Exactly what I was saying in Vespas. They're the Power Rangers.
They're
Blue,
the Power
red,
Rangers!
Green, and yellow.
You love. Boba seems to be too trusting now. I agree, Calig. He's gonna die. Eventually, not soon. I'm gonna say close to the last episode.
That or he's gonna come work for Boba. No.
He's a love-to-hate character, so you gotta keep him till the end, but you also gotta satisfy the audience by killing him.
Yeah. Yup.
That was some handy.
I love that little knife at the end of her.
I know.
In the butt of her gun.
So we've now established that dank is an excrement word. We still don't know what ferric means. But I'm going to say Dank Farrik since it was a curse word that originated in Mandalorian. We're going to count that as a Mandalorian reference.
Sounds good to me. Oh, protocol droid. It's crushed.
We are approaching a trailer shot. Just get ready. I love the Major Domo. I just love to hate him, though. Okay. Yeah, so it's when she's on her own. Wait for it. It'll be soon. Oh, no. He's still with her. Oh, now she's with lots of people. It keeps seeming like it's going to be soon. He's just a character type we don't see normally in Star Wars.
That's funny.
That was cool. Oh, gosh. Okay, it's got to be soon. Ready, ready. Here it is. That's the trailer shot. Yep. Been waiting for that. This whole chase scene. Oh no, Boba now has problems with the Pikes. What happened in the flashbacks? This is why the flashbacks exist, to find out why Boba has problems with the Pikes.
No, never mind.
It does look like a scaled up Millennium Falcon, if that's what you were thinking.
No.
Very scaled up. This is big. Pikes.
I was thinking Thrawn was going to come.
No.
That's why I was like, oh, hold on.
No. Thrawn is... They've been building up to Thrawn for over a year now, and I don't think he's actually going to show up until the Ahsoka series, but there's going to be a lot more pomp and circumstance. He's not just going to show up. I don't even think we're going to see Thrawn. That's why we finished a drink for a Thrawn reference.
Got it.
That's a lot of Pikes.
Keep an eye on it.
I think that's it.
No.
Yep. What? But I do drink because that was definitely more modern day than flashback. So, sorry, I accidentally hit the intro button. Definitely more modern day than flashback, which I'm happy to drink to. All right, so of the predictions, you got the timestamp. I got the flashback was going to be primarily... Actually, you know what? Technically, he didn't actually go against the Niktos. This was just the start of his vendetta.
Uh-huh.
So I didn't get that one.
Uh-uh.
And I didn't get the
captain dinner.
So wait.
You lost.
I got to drink 2. Sorry, Bill, and everyone else who sided with me. I got no predictions right this week. You got all of them.
What can I say?
So that's 2 drinks. Because I already drank for the under 35 minutes.
Right at the beginning, yeah.
So, yep, that was... I think I'm going to keep those predictions for next week, though. Because I have very good reason to believe they're both going to be true next week.
Oh, that dinner is happening next week.
Oh, yeah. And he's already got the vendetta for the Niktos. So, that's going to happen.
Thankfully, next week, I can be on your side. Because I won't be the special guest,
right.
Unfortunately.
You won't be the special guest next week, so you can be drinking on my behalf.
I will be on your side for that one.
There we go. Most excellent. Yes, for those of you who don't know, Chrome will be back with us next week. We are very, very excited to have him back. He is visiting from Massachusetts, which is the unfortunate state to which he moved somewhat recently. We miss him dearly. But Chrome will be back next week, and I've got to get him caught up on Book of Boba Fett because he has not been diligent in watching it on his own without me.
Oh, snap.
I know. Hold on, actually. Let's just switch back to it just to make sure there are no end credit things. There almost never is.
Yeah, but you never know.
But you never know.
Like this.
We can safely assume that the girl is not Omega. I knew it wasn't. She was too young. I thought it would be funny. Very exciting. I'm really excited that the Pikes are taking a major role. That's something that I don't think the Pikes have gotten enough attention in live action. They were pretty prominent in the Clone Wars, but even then it was still like, there's so much more there. The drug and slave traffickers of Star Wars. Top notch. All right, chat.
Wow.
Comments and questions. We are here to answer. This was a very, very good episode. How would you rank it out of a 10?
8.
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
Most excellent. And of the 3 episodes, where would you rank it?
Oh, man. You had to ask me that one.
Yeah.
Well, how many slots do I have for 1 and 2?
You got 3, so which do you think has been the best?
Last week, I think, was the best.
Okay. So the one that was primarily about the train heist?
Yeah. I mean, just that backstory part of it, I really... I mean, not that this one was bad, but I'm going to have to go with... So, 2 is 1, 1 is 2, this one's 3.
So this is your 3rd favorite. This was your least favorite.
But it wasn't.
I mean, the bar is high.
It wasn't, though. That's the thing. It wasn't... Because I had to number them, so, but yeah.
I know.
You
do got to rank them. Okay, so I'm trying to remember what set episode 1... So episode 1... is the one where he gets tribute, and then he goes to the cantina, and then in the flashbacks he kind of gets captured by the Tuskens. He gets beat up by the Tuskens a lot. Honestly, I think episode 1 is my least favorite. Episode 1 ranks the lowest for me. And I think this one actually ranks the highest. I really did like the train heist, but I liked that there was more emphasis on the modern day.
Yeah.
And I liked the fight with Black Chrysanthemum. I think that was really, really cool. I liked the little bit with the Rancor. I always love the Major Domo because that is a character trope we don't normally get to see in Star Wars, and it's just delightfully charming. I love it. I love to hate him. I really, really do.
You know what? I think I'm going to switch this one to be my second.
Okay.
I still think that I still like
you still
last episode.
You think the train heist one is your favorite? It was
just the flashback, the training.
That one was just
it
had
really,
a lot of
really
cool
neat
stuff
to me. I really, really enjoyed that one.
Mm-hmm. It was very rich.
Yeah.
And long.
The longest one.
It was a long episode.
Was it the longest one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was the longest episode. I think it was 53, 56 minutes. It was close to an hour. This one was 39, which is, I think the shortest episode, because I think the first episode was about 42 minutes. So, yeah. But last week was really cool. I did like the introduction of the Hutts on the litter. That was really cool.
Those poor guys.
Poor guys.
Holding them up though. They were dying.
I loved the physical presence that Black Chrysanthemum had in this episode. He reminded me of the way Lurtz was shot in Lord of the Rings. Do you know much about Lord of the Rings? Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you know who Lurtz is? Okay. So for those of you who don't know, I don't know what to expect. For those of you who don't know, Lurtz is like the lead Uruk-hai in Fellowship of the Ring. He's the big dude. He's the main bad orc guy. In the first Lord of the Rings, he's the one who shoots Boromir 7 times in the chest with arrows,
and then just decides to let
Aragorn
he walks into the sword.
And pulls. Yeah. So like some of his shots and his physical presence reminded me a lot of Lurtz.
It did. Yeah.
And similar other type characters, and so I thought it was really cool. We don't see that archetype of villain in Star Wars very often.
We usually see it in the good guy, Chewie.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but even Chewie isn't filmed as that brutal, menacing, physically imposing presence. Normally with Star Wars, the types of villains we get are different types of archetypes, but the calm brute, or rather the tempered brute, is not an archetype we normally see. And I really, really thought it was super cool. I thought that was like, we don't get to see that, and this is pretty neat.
Yeah. It totally was.
So I totally was. So I really liked that, and I really liked how. I just loved how the fight scene went. I love so much of the humor in this show revolves around Tamora Morrison being delightfully charming. So I just touch him here. Like, it's just like it's like nothing. I want to ride him. It's like, it's not inherently comedic. It's just kind of his delivery where it's just like, this is just charming and I'm laughing because I'm having a good time. Okay. Or the whole thing about like, oh, should I be taking offense at this? Oh, well, you do. Okay, well, now I'm offended. Like, this is great. I love 8D8. That's the droid that's played by is it Douglas Renham from IT Crowd, which I had to look it up after you left last week. I was like, is it Douglas? And yeah, it's Matt. Oh gosh, I can't remember his last name. I think it's Matt. I think his last name starts with an R. But anyway, it's funny because in IT Crowd, I don't know correct me if I mentioned this last week, but for those who weren't here last week, in IT Crowd, there are 2 characters, Moss and Douglas Renham, who both want a robot hand. Both of those actors have been cast as droids in the live-action Star Wars.
Really?
Yeah. So, did you watch season 1 of The Mandalorian? Mm-hmm. You know the prison heist episode?
Yeah.
Moss is the droid.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Moss is the pilot droid. Disengaging now.
That's funny.
Yeah, so I was like, I got his robot hand.
Got his whole robot body.
And body. And now Douglas is here also as a droid. I just think that's like, I don't know if it's a coincidence. I really hope it's not, because it's just delightful. But yeah, any thoughts or comments from you before I talk my mouth dry? I need some time to chew.
Let me think. Well, I'm excited he got his Rancor. That's pretty freaking awesome.
Crime Lord needs a Rancor.
Dude, I was wondering, like, okay, is he ever gonna get anything in there? Is it just gonna be empty?
I thought it was gonna be the Wookiee. I really did.
And then when you mentioned that, I was like, oh yeah, that's gonna be perfect. Anybody's gonna go down there, Wookiee's gonna rip him apart. But then he saw him, and then I saw the thing coming over the little hill.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Totally. That was awesome. And then every time, now that I see those speeders, I'm gonna think the Tatooine Rangers.
Tatooine Power Rangers.
Go Tatooine Power Rangers.
Oh. They were a bit too bright and colorful, and here they are.
They look brand new.
Complaining that there's no work on Tatooine, and they've got these little fancy, little sporty, little speeder bikes. Make them look all cool and like.
Are they gonna get uniforms? Because if they do, they gotta match the speeders. Just saying.
It's like they look half biker gang, half hipster, and they ride these little Star Wars Vespas. I really, really don't know how to feel about them. I really don't. I respect that they were willing to work when work was offered.
Well, and then I do respect them that they came to Boba's aid.
Oh, that they actually did something when Black Chrysanthemum showed up? Yeah, that was cool.
I want to know how the heck he got in. Just saying.
Yeah, that was them not doing their job.
Yeah, so.
He's got 2 loyal Gamorreans, and now an entire hipster biker gang protecting him, and this giant frickin' behemoth of a black Wookiee.
Okay, it was nighttime. He does blend in. Okay. But still, come on.
He's not exactly a sneaky Wookiee.
No, probably
He's a barbarian gladiator Wookiee.
Yes, yeah. But still, that day, I was thinking that during the battle. I was like, how did he get in? How did he sneak in?
I didn't even think of that until you mention it, and I'm like, oh shoot, I don't know.
And then I started thinking, oh crap, they let him in, but then they started coming to fight him. I was like, okay, never mind. I think it was like a double cross maybe.
Bill says we've been getting major pike action. A lot has happened. Tyrannus killed the Pike King. Bill also agrees with you. That's an 8 out of 10 for him. Rancor battle mount. That's awesome. Rip the Tuscans. Yes, indeed, Bill. Rip the Tuscans, indeed. Plus, Beastmaster Danny Trejo. Oh, is that the actor? Danny Trejo?
Yeah.
Or Trejo?
I don't know how to pronounce it. Danny, but yeah.
Danny boy. Danny T. Danny T. The Rancor Beastmaster, that was pretty cool. And a great little nod to Robert Rodriguez's other work. I don't know if it's a nod, but he's worked for Robert Rodriguez before.
I was going to say, probably he's like, hey, I have this small part. You're a friend. You want it?
I love that.
You need some work?
I love Robert Rodriguez. He's just fantastic. Tyrannus, the many colors killed the Pike. Tyrannus of many colors killed that Pike King in the Clone Wars. Once more, rip to those Pipers. Lurtz, that's a name I haven't learned in a long time. The one who kills Sean Bean. Black Chrysanthemum totally gave off Power Lurtz vibes. Yep. I'm sorry, I haven't checked the chat in a while. You guys are talking about stuff that I said a while ago. Sorry. But I will read it. I promise. The fact that Boba and Black Chrysanthemum parted ways and had no hard feelings is respect. I'm going to agree with you there, Bill. Calix says, well, it is just business. If there were no hard feelings, it would be bad business.
True. Very true.
Violence is bad for business. Bloodshed is costly. Eric Chung says, what was the bubblegum planet Luke crashed on in the holiday special since it's canon now? Is it canon? Please tell me it's not. Oh, you're just talking about the fact that he's ridden Beast 10 times the Rancor size, or 20 times the Rancor size. Yeah, no, the bubblegum, that does not make the bubblegum planet of the holiday special canon. I refuse to accept this.
The universe is big, probably bubblegum planet.
And Danny T, again, I'm not going to try to pronounce his last name until I look it up because I'm going to offend someone. Violence has its uses in business, but it is not always, but at times. The Jetsons moped cyborg gang. The Jetsons moped cyborg gang. Says Eric Chung. A layman says those bikes were slow as dirt, though. I don't know if I noticed them being slow. I mean, they kept up. You're right. Speeder bikes should be faster than a land speeder.
I was about to say, a land speeder was moving.
Yeah, but speeder bikes should be faster.
They should have been able to just get in front of them, no problem.
Yeah, they should have been able to do that. They can't afford mopeds and cybernet. They can't afford the mopeds and cybernetics, but can't. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, oh, I paid a lot for these cybernetics. With what money? You just said there's no work.
They stole it. That or they took.
I thought they just stole water because we're supposed to be sympathetic for them.
That or they took the water and turned around and just sold it to make money for themselves.
That doesn't make it better.
No, it doesn't. But it could.
That almost makes it worse. Because if you're stealing out of need, that's like it's still stealing. But if you're stealing just because they're charging too much and then you're undercutting and selling it, that's making a profit off of it. It's no longer out of need. And especially because they're then going to buy cybernetics and cool mopeds. I know that the show wants me to like them, but I don't. Or rather, it's not even that I don't like them. I just don't like that the show is trying to make me like them. It's like, they're kind of... I don't know. What, you want to tell me that the water's too expensive and so therefore I should like them? That's not a good reason. Anyway.
Yeah, and if the water's too expensive, why are you wasting it on upgrades? Like an eye.
Yeah, you're spending all your money on... Well, probably so they can steal more water. It's an investment. It's a business expense.
Oh, tax write-off.
Let's see.
I wonder if they were part of another crime lord, and the crime lord kind of paid for it.
They wouldn't be so quick to work for Boba if they were working for another crime lord.
Or used to or something, maybe. I don't know.
It doesn't really seem like Bib's dealio. Boyd Gaming says, I want to see a Rancor wearing Mandalorian armor. Calix says, swish, turn, swish, turn, swish. Eric says, new meme. Let's take a look at that in a second, but first I'm going to get cut out in chat. Maxwell says, I felt like those bikes just don't fit in the Tatooine aesthetic. I agree with you, Maxwell. Yep. They just don't fit, and they especially don't fit with their story. They're like, oh, we don't work. We don't have money, so we can't afford water, but we've got these really nice, shiny mopeds.
Well, yeah, they have too much stuff to not work.
Yeah, or to not be like, or to say that they can't afford water.
Yeah,
like it seems like you can't afford water. I'm not saying the water wasn't too expensive. It seems like the show is pretty clear that it was. Boba said it was, therefore it is. But where'd you get the money for the mopeds and the cybernetics? I'm not going to talk about this anymore.
Or unless they have money and they just don't want to pay for the water.
That would just make them bad people.
Yeah.
Come
on there.
They most likely just imported them from Coruscant. Alayman says...
that's where it feels like they're from.
Yeah. Alayman says you could also see that Robin Hood type deal, sell it cheaper. Yeah, and I thought about that, but it is... If they were doing true Robin Hood, they wouldn't sell it for cheaper. They would give it away. Bill McLaughlin says, I'm sure they'll give us more opportunities like them. I'm sure they will. You're right, Bill. I'm sure they will. I'm just saying from what they've shown us this far, I don't have enough. But yeah. No Tusken beatings. We're going to give a half.
Well, no, they're all dead now.
I know, they're all dead now. And I don't think we'll be introduced to another Tusken tribe because the show wants to emphasize the peacefulness of the Tuskens. And the Tuskens did say other tribes are violent, but we were peaceful. So.
And that one meant a lot to Boba, too.
Yeah, so I doubt we'll be introduced to more. Boba's going to become a kind of almost like a Ronin type character. I don't know.
Possible. I'm pretty sure every scene we saw the Jawas, I think they stole something. Just saying.
I think I don't think they were in the second scene.
They were pickpocketing someone.
Were they really?
I don't know, but I have a feeling they were.
If they were.
Take another drink for that one.
Fine.
Those guys are sneaky.
No Utinis. Which surprised me. I expected an Utini. But nothing. I love these chips.
They are good. They're delicious, man.
Alright, chat. This is your last opportunity for comments and or questions.
Don't forget the meme.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for reminding me.
No problem. That's what I'm here for.
Let me check the meme channel in the Lore Star Discord. Oh, no! Oh, no! No! That was bad and you should feel bad, Eric. Oh, no! Oh, no. If you don't recognize that bottom frame, it's from the Star Wars Holiday Special. Which no man should ever have to endure, but it's my job, so I've had to watch it several times. Oh, Eric. I think I'm going to need to tweet that.
Nice one, Eric.
You're a legend and a scholar, my friend. Wow. Okay, can't top that, but chat, you're more than welcome to try. Alright, they stole those mopeds from Star Wars Resistance, which was a TV show. Not the swoop gangs, rah, I hate Tenafin. I ain't Speedy. I don't know, wait, I thought you were recording something else, Calig, sorry. Eric said that absolutely awful show. Sand people dead, not just the men, but the women and the children too. Oh no, that's the reference. That's why he puts the stick in the fire. It's because it's not just the men, but the women and the children too. Oh no! Oh, that was a bad reference. Not a bad one as in it was poorly done. Bad as in it makes me hurt inside. Oh man. This one is just dripping with references. I'm very happy about the Rancor, though. I want to see Boba's shooting jetpack rocket while riding it. Once more, Volus all day. This is a very Jawa-ist stream. Shake my head. Yes, we will be racist against Jawas. And apparently Nikto as well. Bill says... Now you got me talking like Mass Effect. Oh, and Calig says that you need to join our Discord.
Yes.
Yes, you do.
I agree.
Bill says you question the meme lord. And why didn't Baba just blow up the guys with the slave one? Why didn't Baba just blow up the guys with the salve one? Blow up what guys, though? Is he talking about in the flashbacks? I don't know where the slave one is. Oh, that better be something the flashbacks explain, is how he got the slave one back. Because He clearly doesn't have it right now.
No, it's true.
And he gets it back for the Mandalorian. So, those are shots that are missing from the trailer that we haven't seen yet. Is the shots of the Slave One. There are a few shots of the Slave One that, because I don't think we've seen Boba fly at all.
Mm-mm. Nothing yet.
Yeah. We're gonna.
That's a good. Yeah, I mean, we've seen it twice, but that's just the flashbacks when he sees his dad fly it.
Because, Boyd, that would be too easy, says Bill. All right. Excellent. Oh, no. Wait. All right. Seismic charges, all I need to say. I think that's all anyone needs to say, is we just need more seismic charges in our lives. All right, chat. Well, I think that is pretty much all we can say for this stream, unless you've got any closing comments.
Nope.
No closing comments.
Nope.
All right, hold on. Let me...
Can't think of anything. I'm going to be sad that I won't be here physically next week.
You need to be in the chat.
I will be in the chat.
Excellent.
I will be there.
Excellent. Yes, we're going to have Chrome back. It is going to be exciting, and then we'll have B back for the duration, the rest of the episodes. So he'll get episode 4, and then you'll get... So you got 3 episodes. He gets 1, and then you'll get 3 more.
Sounds good to me.
All right, cool.
I like it.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to give chat one last chance to say something. Eric says he expected to see a dream sequence involving Jango where Boba swears to get his armor back. And Bill says, I'm still holding out for Bosk and Embo. Oh my goodness. If Embo shows up, I'm going to be so excited. But Dave Filoni isn't super involved in this show, so I'd be very surprised if Embo's first live-action appearance was without Dave Filoni. Unless Dave just gets bring in to direct that one episode, which would thrill me to pieces. But for now, guys, I want to thank you all so much for watching. It has been fun as usual. Thank you, Bill. We've all had a great time, and we will be here. I will be here next week. B will be in the chat with us next week.
I'll be virtually here.
Chrome will be physically right there next week. But in the meantime, guys, thank you all so much for watching. And as always, may the Lord be with you now and forever.